गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Why is it that we all know that merging into the infinite and being the infinite is the ultimate goal, destination? And to get there, to be that, initially we have to put efforts, but our efforts need to be of such a quality that they should lead to effortlessness. Third point, that this realization is only possible in the now. At this very moment it is possible. It's not possible in past, or it's not possible in future. But now understand, when we do action, when we put efforts, we create a sequence. We look forward to realization. We hope that we will reach that destination, will reach the goal. But where is the realization possible? In the now, at this very moment. And we talk about it, that yes, it is possible in the now and everything, only in the present moment. I am already that. We read it, we listen to it, but when we sit for meditation, we create a distance between ourselves and the goal. The goal being the infinite reality. So we create a distance. How do we create a distance? How do we create the distance between myself, the I, and the infinite reality? By way of thoughts. I think the example for this, which we go through every day, is how do I create the distance between I the waker and I the sleeper? By thoughts. As long as I am thinking, I cannot sleep. But all your thinking at night is working towards that moment of effortlessness. And what is the effort? effort means activity. Activity, where is it possible? Body, speech, and mind. So there, when you are in the bed, lying down, you are thinking, I'm tired, exhausted, had a very big day today, and you go to sleep. When you think in this way that I had a very big day, I am exhausted, I'm tired, then you go into sleep. But there is a choice that instead of saying that I am exhausted, I am tired, which is because of the body and the mind, why don't you think that I am going back to my original self? Try. So we are talking about that. What is the obstacle? Obstacle is the thought between me and myself. That is the mind. And we know how to dissolve the mind, and we do that every night. And it is not that we are dissolving the mind, we are contemplating, we are thinking, we are focused on the sleep. And why are we focused on sleep? Because it gives me joy, it gives me bliss, it takes away all my issues of life, it rejuvenates, it refreshes. See? And because I have given it a sense of all these adjectives I have added to that sleep, so I am ready to surrender myself to the sleep. And for surrendering to the sleep, I must stop thinking about the sleep. And I also know that I can stop thinking about the sleep, but it is not necessary that sleep will come. So, how does the thought of sleep leave the mind? Naturally. Because we have come to the threshold of sleep, and at that moment where we are ready to plunge into the sleep, at that moment the thought is given up, or it leaves the mind. Same way, if we have to abide in the reality, in the self that we are, we have to bring about this condition wherein we must know that it is possible only in the now. When your attention is in the now, in the present moment, then what is the impediment that is stopping me from being the infinite one? Or what is the impediment which is not allowing the infinite to express through, to reveal? That is only possible if you are thinking of the now. If you are thinking of a certain event which will, a certain experience which we are going to get after meditation. After I go to sleep, I will be sleeping. Then you are thinking of some future event. No. It's not after meditation you will realize you are abiding in the self. The result of meditation is a happening. Just like sleep is a happening. When all your thoughts are contemplating on the sleep. Meditation is a happening. What is meditation? Wakeful sleep. That's all. It's wakeful sleep. You're recreating the same conditions as in the sleep. So, what are you doing in meditation? You are allowing the mind to go to sleep. You are watching the mind. You are conscious because self cannot go to sleep. I am the waker, I am the meditator, and what am I meditating upon? Myself. on the on the I only. What is my, so that spirit that I am, or that infinity that I am, is also, where is that infinity? It's expressing, it's everywhere. And who is the meditator? That is also me. So how can I be two? Think. How can I be two? Either I am the individual, the seeker, or I am the infinite one. So, in this manner, as I contemplate at this moment, not in the future, I'm not looking for a conclusion in after some time, after 10 minutes, after 1 hour. No, right here and now. Keeping your eyes closed or open, it does not matter. Being conscious of this moment, wherever you are, whichever position you are, watching that your body is still and primed up, that it is sitting in the position that it is sitting, becoming aware the movement of breath in your nostrils, being aware that you are listening to these words which are coming to you, being aware that you are listening to these words because there is a deep urge to abide in yourself, being aware that you have faith that this is possible. That's why you are here. That's why you are meditating. If it was not a possibility and you did not have faith in that possibility, you won't get up so early in the morning and be here. You are aware that the mind, which is the thinking mechanism, you are watching the thoughts. And what are the thoughts? That which are coming to you right now. And what is the thought? The seeker I am, and the spirit also, or the pure consciousness also I am. How can I be two? I am a man and I am a husband. Appearance of a husband does not create two. Man is the common denominator. Same way, I, the pure consciousness, which is infinite in nature, is the common denominator. But on that, I, the individual. Who is this individual? I, the meditator. I, the listener. I, the thinker, contemplator. So, which one am I? Am I the infinite one, or I am the individual one? Scriptures say that I am the infinite one. The three steps that they show or guide us are Shruti, Yukti, Anubhuti. Scriptures tell us I am the infinite one essentially. Like the husband is being told, you are the man essentially. Man supports not only husband but also the brother and also the son. Similarly, here it is being told that I am essentially the infinite consciousness, which is supporting everything else. As long as I am thinking of that infinite consciousness, because the only faculty I have is the thoughts. Instead of thinking as an individual, as a meditator, as a seeker, when we take these positions, where is our attention? Our attention is on individuality. In spite of this thinking, whether you are thinking of individuality or totality, in spite of this thinking, can we take the position which is independent of the thoughts, which is independent of the seeking? What will be that position like? In the light of consciousness, this body is sitting. Now take the position of the consciousness. This body is sitting, breath is moving, mind is erupting, thoughts one after the other. Before coming to the seat of meditation, the thoughts in the mind were about the world. I have to get to it's already 7 o'clock, it's 2 past 7, it's 3 past 7. Now you are here, in the moment. So where was this journey? In the mind. How do you know? Because you are observing it. That is your natural position. Observer has to be separate to the observed. So if you know your thoughts, then you are other than the thoughts. Be that. So scriptures told us you are the infinite one. First was Shruti. Second is Yukti. Now, applying ourselves, as we just now did, applying ourselves to be that conscious principle. And eventually it will lead to this contemplation. Eventually, when does this eventually come? Right here and now. The third is anubhuti, experience, direct experience of the truth, direct experience of abiding in the self. As an individual, I get disturbed by the thoughts. Seeking erupts more thoughts in the mind. As an observer, as the witness, as the pure consciousness, coming and going of thoughts, even of pure consciousness, do not affect me, the pure consciousness. Because pure consciousness is not objective in nature. It is the subject itself, and I am that subject, imagining to be an individual. Meditation, when focused, the mind is focused in this manner, we transcend the mind and remain in that disposition. Self does not meditate, the mind meditates. Self does not go to sleep, mind goes to sleep. Mind becomes awake, mind dreams. I am the illuminator. I am the witness of all this, waking, dream, and sleep. So also, I cannot meditate because self cannot meditate, because self is ever aware of itself. Then who is meditating? The mind is meditating. How does it meditate? Initially through thoughts, and eventually when all the thoughts go away, the mind merges back into its source. Just like mind merges into sleep, here the mind merges back into the source. Contemplate in this manner.